The United States should be very careful about dealing militarily with China. China is based on about 4,500 years of history. They have learned that empires ultimately become too expensive to maintain and ultimately collapse. They build the Great Wall of China to keep invaders out. They have enough to do with running their own country, so they are not apt to try and conquer other peoples. However, they have made a decision to go to a consumer society, and they are doing it in a big way. They will use force to ensure access to resources to keep their economy going. Recently, the Japanese seized the captain of a Chinese fishing boat. The Chinese told the Japanese to return the captain to China. The Japanese refused. The Chinese said they would cut off the Japanese supply to rare earth elements if they didn't return the captain. The Japanese did not return the captain. The Chinese cut off the Japanese access to rare earth elements, and the Japanese returned the captain. The U.S. military is very good at cutting swaths through other countries' militaries. However, if you look at how we got bogged down in Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan, we, like most other powers before us, are not very good at occupying people who do not want to be occupied. If all the nations of the world wanted to unite, they could not have enough resources to occupy China, which has about 1.3 million children, or people. Things that the Chinese are doing in case there is an armed conflict with the United States include: first, their bankers could destroy our economy without firing a shot. We have bought a lot of stuff from China. They have used that money to buy up our treasury notes. If they decide to dump the notes, our economy will crash. Second, they are ready to wage cyber war on us. They will be able to create catastrophic accidents in our factories from afar without landing one troop on our soil. Third, our military relies heavily on satellites. One component of the Chinese space program is to develop technology for taking out satellites. Satellites are easy to find and easy to destroy. Fourth, they produce most of the world's rare earth elements. Without them, a lot of our high-tech weapons just don't work. Fifth, they have developed a non-nuclear missile that can sink an aircraft carrier. These missiles have such a range that if the carrier gets close enough for the planes to be effective, the missiles can sink the aircraft carrier. Sixth, the Chinese are building up their nuclear arsenal. If we try to mess with the Chinese militarily, they have the ability and the will to stop us.